we get some really beautiful sunsets from the front yard. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Granted Gardens. It is springtime and all of the birds and the bees and the flowers and the pollen are all out in full force, and this is one of my favorite times of the year for many reasons. But one of them in particular is because over the last, I don't know how long, probably 4 or 5 years, I've taken up an interest in wild foraging, and this is a really great time to start because everything's coming up. So today we're going to do something that's kind of fun with a wild foraging. So we are going to be picking violets and making a violet lemonade. This is a very simple recipe. So all that you need is your violets. Obviously, I have about 16 ounces of violet flowers here. I've got 1 cup of local raw honey. I've got some lemons and then a pitcher, which we're gonna fill with water. This here is the honey that we're using. Tyler had some left over from his mead stuff, so this is local wildflower honey. One little disclaimer in here, just to be safe, when it comes to picking the violets, you want to be aware of where you're picking them from. So I always suggest that you pick them from an area you're familiar with, that you know there's no spraying involved. No like weed killer or whatnot. Also, if you have pets or dogs specifically, make sure that you're picking from an area that they don't go in. That's all. Okay, so we're gonna take 1 quart of water and boil it. So I just went ahead and put a quart of water here in my tea kettle. I boiled it. I'm going to pour the hot water into a large bowl, and then we are going to steep our flowers in this boiling water for about 15 minutes. Now I did rinse my flowers right after I picked them just to make sure that I got the bugs and stuff out. And then I knew it was gonna be a little while before I was able to make my tea, so I actually put them in this little container and I put them in the refrigerator. So it kept them really, really fresh. I mean, they look like they were just picked. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they look really good. I am going to take a spoon and just kind of dunk them in the water here so that we know we got everybody submerged. And then I'll set a timer for 15 minutes. Next, what we're gonna do is we're going to strain out our flower tea. I'm actually switching up my jug at the moment. I'm gonna use this 2-quart pitcher here. And we're gonna strain out the flowers into this 2-quart pitcher. Look at how beautiful that color is. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. All right, so once we have this, we are going to add 1 cup of honey. So we've got 1 cup of our local raw honey. Add that in here. We need to have 1 cup of lemon juice. I actually have fresh lemons here, so I'm going to squeeze my lemon juice myself. But if you don't have fresh lemons, it's no big deal. You can go ahead and just use regular lemon juice, like store-bought lemon juice that comes in the jug. So I'm gonna squeeze some lemons. I need 1 cup of lemon juice. We're gonna pour our 1 cup of lemon juice into our tea and honey mixture. 1 cup of lemon juice for me turned out to be 5 lemons. So if you don't have something easily to squeeze it in, about 5 lemons will do the trick. So we'll go ahead and we'll pour that in. You can see it turning color, so this is really pretty. I like it. Then we're gonna stir it up really well, and you wanna dissolve that honey as much as possible. It's turning pink. The very last step is you're just going to fill up the rest of your container with water. All right, I got it up to the 2 quarts. I'm gonna give it a nice mix here. Mix everything together really well. Make sure that you're scraping that honey off of the bottom, and then you're ready to serve. So I've got a glass here with some ice. We're gonna pour some in and give it a taste. It's a little messy. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. A perfect summer drink. Very delicious, really good for you, especially if you use your local honey. I love doing stuff like this. I think that wild foraging is just a really great hobby to have. If for no other reason, it gives you an excuse to get out in your property and learn more about the plants that grow naturally there. There's a lot of really great resources. This particular recipe I learned off of Pinterest. There's a ton of great wild foraging recipes. So I challenge everyone to get out in your yard, see what you've got growing naturally, and see if you can make something fun with it. Make sure you share, comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.